In a world driven by comfort and conformity, courage stands as a beacon, urging us towards greatness. It's a virtue woven into the fabric of humanity, propelling us to achieve the extraordinary. Courage, often misunderstood as mere physical bravery, encompasses a far broader spectrum of action and spirit. It's the voice within that urges us to speak truth to power, to stand up for what is right, and to pursue our dreams with determination. This journey of courage, however, is not for the faint of heart. It demands resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks with renewed vigor. As we embark on this exploration of courage, let us remember that it's not a destination but a journey, a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. It's a call we must answer every single day in big ways and small, for it is in these moments of courageous action that we truly discover the full potential of our human spirit. Often when we think of courage, images of valiant knights or fearless warriors spring to mind. While physical bravery is a facet of courage, it merely scratches the surface of this multifaceted virtue. True courage manifests in countless ways, often unseen and uncelebrated. It's the quiet defiance of a single voice speaking out against injustice. It's the willingness to challenge the status quo, to innovate, to create, even when fear whispers doubts in our ears. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but rather the triumph over it. It's the conscious decision to act despite our fear, to push past our comfort zones and embrace the unknown. Ultimately, courage is a choice, a conscious decision we make in every moment of our lives. This, in essence, is the true essence of courage. Courage, like a prism, refracts into a spectrum of expressions, each illuminating a different facet of this essential virtue. Moral courage demands we act in accordance with our values, even when it comes at a personal cost. Physical courage involves confronting physical danger or pain with bravery and resilience. Creative courage involves pushing past fear of failure or judgment to bring forth something new and innovative into the world. This form of courage fuels progress, sparks innovation, and enriches our lives with beauty and possibility. Recognizing these different expressions of courage allows us to appreciate its vastness and understand how it manifests in our own lives. It reminds us that courage is not a singular act, but rather a way of being, a commitment to living with authenticity, integrity, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. This understanding helps us see the courage in ourselves and others. The misconception that courage is an innate trait reserved for a select few prevents many from realizing their own potential for bravery. This belief can be paralyzing, making us feel inadequate and unworthy of taking bold steps. The truth is, courage is not a fixed attribute, but rather a muscle that strengthens with consistent use. Just like physical muscles, it requires regular exercise and practice to grow. It's built not through grand gestures, but through the accumulation of small, deliberate acts of bravery in our everyday lives. These small acts might seem insignificant on their own, but together they create a powerful force. Every time we choose to speak up against a casual injustice, confront a difficult conversation, or step outside our comfort zone, we are exercising our courage muscle. These moments of bravery add up, shaping our character and resilience. These seemingly insignificant acts of bravery serve as the foundation upon which greater courage is built. They are the building blocks that prepare us for more significant challenges. The more we exercise our courage muscle in the small moments, the more prepared we become to face larger challenges with strength and determination. Each small act of bravery reinforces our belief in our own capabilities. By focusing on small, achievable acts of bravery, we build momentum, proving to ourselves that we are capable of more than we thought possible. This momentum propels us forward, encouraging us to take on even greater challenges. We begin to see ourselves not as victims of circumstance, but as active agents of change, shaping our lives and our world with courage and conviction. In doing so, we inspire others to find their own courage and take their own bold steps. Section 5, Fear's Whisper, Courage's Roar, Why We Must Embrace Fear. Fear, an instinctive human response, serves as a primal survival mechanism, alerting us to potential threats. It is deeply embedded in our DNA, a remnant from our ancestors who relied on it to stay alive in a world full of dangers. However, in the modern world, fear often manifests as an insidious voice of doubt, holding us back from pursuing our full potential. It whispers in our ears, telling us that we are not good enough, that failure is inevitable. To truly embrace courage, we must first understand and reframe our relationship with fear. This means recognizing fear for what it is, a signal, not a stop sign. Fear itself is not the enemy. It is a natural part of the human experience, a companion on our journey. In fact, it often serves as a compass, pointing us towards what truly matters to us. When we listen to our fears, we can uncover our deepest desires and aspirations. When we feel fear, it's a signal that something is at stake, that what lies ahead holds the potential for growth, meaning, and fulfillment. It is an invitation to step out of our comfort zones. The key to overcoming fear is not to eliminate it entirely, but rather to learn to dance with it. By doing so, we transform fear from a barrier into a bridge. When we embrace fear as a natural part of the human experience, we reclaim our power and open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We become the authors of our own stories. The roar of our courage, fueled by purpose and conviction, drowns out fear's whispers, propelling us forward on the path towards growth, fulfillment, and a life lived on our own terms. In this way, fear becomes not a hindrance, but a catalyst for our greatest achievements. Section 6, Overcoming Fear. Strategies for taking the first step. While intellectually understanding the importance of courage is crucial, it's in the practical application that true transformation occurs. Overcoming fear and taking that first courageous step can feel daunting, but there are strategies we can employ to navigate this challenging terrain. Firstly, break down overwhelming challenges into smaller, more manageable steps. Just as a marathon runner focuses on the next mile, not the entire race, we too can overcome fear by focusing on the immediate, actionable step in front of us. Secondly, challenge the validity of our fears. Often our fears are rooted in distorted perceptions, negative self-talk, or worst-case scenarios that rarely come to fruition. Finally, seek out and connect with a community of support. Sharing your fears, vulnerabilities, and aspirations with trusted allies can provide invaluable perspective, encouragement, and accountability. Section 7, Profiles in Courage, Learning from History's Boldest. History is replete with inspiring figures who embody the spirit of courage. Their stories serve as powerful reminders of the human potential for bravery, resilience, and unwavering commitment to a cause greater than themselves. By examining their lives and the challenges they overcame, we glean valuable lessons for our own journeys. Winston Churchill, facing down Nazi Germany with unwavering resolve, exemplifies the power of moral courage. Harriet Tubman, risking her life repeatedly to lead enslaved people to freedom, embodies the profound intersection of physical and moral courage. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us that courage is not solely an external battle, but also an internal one. By studying these historical figures, we gain invaluable insights into the nature of bravery, the importance of resilience, and the transformative power of unwavering commitment to one's values. Section 8. The power of no resistance and resilience in the face of adversity. Courage is not a singular act of bravery, but rather a lifelong practice of resilience and resistance in the face of inevitable challenges. It is the quiet strength that keeps us moving forward, even when the path is steep and the obstacles seem insurmountable. It's about standing firm in our convictions, holding onto our values, and refusing to be swept away by the tide of conformity or the pressure to compromise our integrity. This steadfastness is what defines true courage and resilience. Resilience, our ability to bounce back from setbacks, is crucial for navigating the inevitable storms of life. It is the inner strength that allows us to recover and grow from our experiences, no matter how difficult they may be. Just as a tree bends with the wind but does not break, resilience allows us to weather the storms and emerge stronger on the other side. It teaches us flexibility and adaptability, essential traits for overcoming adversity. Resistance, the courage to say no to that which undermines our values or compromises our integrity, is equally vital. It is the act of standing up for what we believe in, even when it is difficult or unpopular. By cultivating resilience and resistance, we fortify ourselves against the inevitable challenges that life throws our way. These qualities build a foundation of strength and determination that supports us through the toughest times. We develop a deep-seated inner strength that allows us to face adversity with courage, grace, and an unwavering commitment to our authentic selves. This inner fortitude is what enables us to live a life true to our values and aspirations. Section 9, Conclusion. Answer the call, embrace your courage. The call to courage reverberates throughout human history, urging us towards greatness, towards a life of meaning, purpose, and impact. It's a call to embrace our fears, to step outside our comfort zones, and to live in alignment with our deepest values. Courage is not a gift bestowed upon a select few, but a choice available to us all. Embrace the challenges, for they are the crucibles in which courage is forged. The path of courage is not always easy, but it is a path paved with purpose, meaning, and the profound satisfaction of knowing that you lived your life on your own terms. So step into the arena, embrace the unknown, and let your courage light the way.